Flavor family, what is up? It is Art and Bobby back at the grocery store for a very important, a very timely video all about keeping you healthy and strong like bull this fall and winter season, because we're going to go in the grocery store and show you about 10 foods that will keep you healthy and strong, because the truth is I'm not really big on getting run over or about supplements or vitamins at the grocery store. I think they're low quality. I think they're synthetic. I think they have a lot of filler in there. But there are real foods, right? Real foods that have gut healing properties, immune boosting properties, and I want to show you all of those beautiful things here at the grocery store. Before we do our Shopapalooza, you are going to want to join the Flav City family by clicking that red subscribe button below the video. Better yet, there is a bell icon, a tiny little bell icon right below the video. Enable all notifications, because every week Art and I are going live with 4, yes, count them, 4 videos. 2 from the grocery store on the weekend, 2 cooking videos during the week, including a live stream, and you do not want to miss out. Now, let's go in Whole Foods and show you how to stay strong and healthy. We should probably start this video with something I drink on a daily basis, especially now that the weather is getting cold: bone broth. Bone broth is so good and good for you because it soothes your gut. When you soothe the gut, you increase the possibility of boosting your immune system. And it's very interesting that 80% of your immune system cells live in your gut. So it's your best interest to foster the gut bacteria in your stomach, because they are the backbone of your entire health. Bone broth does all of this. It's rich in collagen, gelatin, chondroitin, all that good stuff that boosts your immune system. When you're buying bone broth at the store, something I actually don't do, which I'll tell you in a minute, it's got to be good bone broth. All the stuff they have here at Whole Foods is great. When you start buying the cheaper ones, look out for filler like caramel coloring, yeast extract, which is another word for MSG, maltodextrin, all that stuff. So the brands here are great: Kettle and Fire, Epic, Whole Foods. But the thing is, when you look at the price, it comes out to like $35 to $45 per gallon, which is crazy, you guys. Go over to the Flav City Instagram stories. I have a save story called Bone Broth. You can make it in your pressure cooker. I do it in the Instant Pot. You can make a gallon of homemade bone broth for $14 using USDA organic bones. And if you do it in the Instant Pot, it contains the smell, so your house does not smell like a barn. I really believe in this, but I believe in making it because it's so much cheaper, and it really is going to be not only nourishing and comforting on a cold day, it's going to keep you warm and really boost those immune system bacteria that you need. So if I don't believe in those emergencies and those cold-y supplements because they're full of preservatives and natural flavors and sugar, what do I believe in? I believe in shots, not like tequila shots, vitality shots. So there's a bunch of ones on the market right now that have turmeric. Turmeric, once again, is that fantastic superfood that's an anti-carcinogen and an anti-inflammatory. And the cool thing about these shots, Waldo, coast is clear, is that they actually boost your immune system 2 ways. You have the turmeric. Turmeric has to be activated with black pepper. All these have black pepper. It also is nice to have some fat in there that helps absorb in your body. The thing is, these are very expensive here at Whole Foods. So I would get the Suja variety. If they have it at Costco this year, fingers crossed, it's a big pack for a great price. These from Trader Joe's I brought in here are very good. They have the turmeric one and the ginger one. These are the kind of things I really believe that helps your immune system and your health. I would not get those powders and stuff. Turmeric liquid is where it's at, baby. Oils. What does fat have to do with the immune system? Actually, a lot. The good quality fats, the right oils, can boost your immune system and soothe your gut. So what do I mean by the good ones? Well, the good ones are avocado oil, a heart-healthy oil. Raise your good cholesterol, lower the bad one. Very good for your gut. Probably one of the best ones is ghee, but not just any ghee, grass-fed ghee. This is a very premium brand. It's called Fourth and Heart. It's in a little bottle here for $13. But kudos to them, man. They make a non-propellant spray bottle. Imagine some popcorn comes out of the kettle. You douse it down with spray. Make sure it's grass-fed ghee. If you want a cheaper option, I have a recipe how to make ghee at home. I'll put the link down below in the description box. Just drop 2 sticks of your favorite grass-fed butter like Kerrygold into a pot over medium heat. Wait 15 minutes and it's done. These are great. Also great is extra virgin olive oil. But also fantastic is unrefined, look for extra virgin coconut oil. A lot of doctors think that coconut oil is a bad saturated fat. I actually think it falls into the good saturated fat category because it has something called lauric acid. Lauric acid is very hard to find, and it's a very healthy acid that's great for your immune system. When this video is done, go over and watch our cooking oils review video at Costco. We talk about all the oils, when to use them, when to not use them. So those oils are fantastic for your stomach and for your gut bacteria. So which ones are bad then? Bad are the conventional processed oils. So stuff like safflower oil, stuff like peanut oil, and canola oil. In general, not here at Whole Foods, are highly processed, highly refined oils that are very inflammatory. When you want to keep your body healthy, you have to reduce inflammation. But if you notice here at Whole Foods, everything is expeller pressed. They don't sell the conventional ones here like most grocery stores do because they're processed at high heat. You alter the fatty acid and you make it super inflammatory. So even I would stay away from these. These are the oils I look for when I'm buying a pre-packaged processed good. But at the store, I would never actually buy these unless I was deep fat frying. Otherwise, stick with the heart healthy ones. That kind of stuff really, really matters, even beyond your gut and your immune system. Let's take a quick break from the video and thank today's sponsor, Redmond Real Salts, a brand I'm very passionate about. And if you follow me on the Flav City Instagram, you see I use this salt almost every night when I make dinner. And why I love this salt is that it's pure, unrefined salt from Redmond, Utah. I have a video all about salt. And the gist of that video is, if you're using kosher salt, white salt, iodized table salt, it's a salt that's highly processed, highly refined, bleached, and they add an anti-caking agent to it. And once you start to really take control of your health, you want to know everything that goes in your body. Plus, that kind of salt has all the minerals stripped away, so it just tastes like sodium chloride. It's very salty, and that's the kind of salt that actually spikes your blood pressure. Redmond Real Salt is pure, unrefined sea salt with over 60 trace minerals. Not only are those minerals good for you because they have natural electrolytes in there like potassium and magnesium, it adds a complex flavor to the salt. This is fantastic. I use the kosher salt for cooking because I love the feel of that crystal on my finger. I use the sea salt for finishing and for seasoning pasta water. And I worked out an amazing promo code with Redmond. In the description box is a link that takes you to the Flav City bundle. You get a 16-ounce fine sea salt, a 16-ounce kosher salt, a recipe card, and check this out. They have travel shakers for salt in case you go to a restaurant, it's a little bland, you sprinkle on the salt. You guys, this is something I firmly believe in, and once you taste the difference of the salt, you will see what the big deal is about. Thank you guys for sponsoring the video. I love this stuff. Okay, I just grabbed a bunch of stuff over by the dairy case. Unfortunately, we can't film over there because there's been a Waldo camped out there for a half an hour, but we think of dairy cases like kefir, yogurt, fermented foods. These are very gut-friendly, bacteria-friendly foods that you have to have in your diet. So first we'll talk about yogurt. We have a whole video about yogurt, so as soon as this one is done, go over there and watch it because we break down the kind of yogurts you want to buy and the ones you kind of avoid. Now these are the kinds you want to buy. This is organic and grass-fed yogurt. Why is this good? It has live and active bacteria in here. There's a few brands that are the best: Organic Valley, Stonyfield, and Maple Hill. Organic is good because they're not eating GMO grain. Organic grass-fed even better because they're 100% pasture-raised grass-fed. Nutritional profile is amazing. Now, if you buy cheaper yogurt, you got to be careful because sometimes they add the live and active cultures and then pasteurize them, which kills it. So it has to say live and active cultures in here. That increases the amount of probiotic bacteria in your stomach and will foster good health. Now, even if you're dairy-free, big deal. There's some amazing dairy-free yogurt options at the grocery store now. Two of my favorite are Kite Hill Greek Style and Lava. This is a brand new one. It's Kite Hill Greek Style. They actually strain the almond milk to make it more protein dense. They add an almond protein isolate to this to jack up the protein. And this is Lava. Lava is the only one you can actually get the flavored kind because they don't add sugar, which brings me to the most important part. Ooh, dramatic pause here, I like it. Yeah. The most important part is if you add sugar to yogurt or kefir or anything, you kill the probiotic effect. Remember, listen, once again, if you add sugar by any one of these flavored yogurts, you kill the probiotic effect. They can add anywhere from 2 to 3 teaspoons of sugar. I've seen more. So you have to get the plain variety of everything. The only one you cannot, the only one you actually can buy flavored is Lava because they flavor it with real berries and that's it. Plus this brand uses pili nuts and coconut cream. It's unbelievable. So go unflavored for 99% of the time. And if you're going to go into kefir and drinkable yogurt, same thing. This is fantastic. If you're going dairy, go grass-fed. And if you're going plant-based, no problem. Get the plant-based almond one. Don't get the flavored one because they jacked up the sugars again. Now, there's also fermented foods in the section right next to the yogurts with pickles and sauerkraut. This is a fantastic brand here called Bubby's. They're from Canada. I have a hard time finding them outside of Whole Foods. What does it mean to be? I just made a new name. The bar Waldo is the Bartaldo. So I'm talking about this brand, Bubby's. It's naturally fermented pickles. What does that mean? You look at the ingredients, there is no vinegar in here. The vinegar prevents the fermentation. So when it's just pickled with cucumbers, water, and dill, a natural fermentation happens and there's good gut bacteria in here. Hooray for gut bacteria, hooray for health. The same is true for sauerkraut, but you're in luck. Because if you're a Costco member, they sell a big 50-ounce container of organic wild brine fermented cabbage there, which is great. Otherwise, if you have to buy it here, it's more expensive. They have a little container of it at Trader Joe's, but I eat that at least 3 times a week. You can't cook it because you kill the probiotic bacteria. Same thing with kimchi, more naturally fermented probiotic bacteria that foster the good gut bacteria. That's so important, you guys. So I think that's it for dairy. And right next to here is teas, a wall of tea. And actually black tea and green tea is very high in antioxidants and polyphenols and will help boost your immune system. Here we go. So if I pick up a flavored tea, this is ginger peach. I look at the ingredients here, natural peach flavor. You can do that for 90% of the flavored teas here. Once again, natural flavors or artificial flavors, there's really no difference. I would avoid them totally. So if you're gonna get tea, I would buy loose leaf tea. It's a high quality leaf as opposed to the powder they put in the bag, and stick with plain green or black. My favorite is China Jasmine Green. It has a nutty, almost earthy flavor that's fantastic. We should probably talk about kombucha. Kombucha is a fermented tea beverage. Fermented food means more gut bacteria. More gut bacteria means better immune system. So the thing is, when I look for kombucha, I look for the lowest sugar kombucha possible. And one of those that I often find is Health Aid kombucha. But you'll always notice when you look at the ingredients for kombucha, there's sugar in here. But that is a necessary ingredient. I once talked to a Kombucha master and they said, in order for the probiotic SCOBY, the starter, to start fermenting, you have to give it white cane sugar. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with honey, with maple syrup, it has to be cane sugar. But I think the amount per serving, which is always 8 ounces, should be 6 to 7 grams max. And the nice thing about this one is that it's 5. And I'm gonna go for flavors that are good for the gut, good for the immune system as is, meaning ginger lemon is perfect. Lemon has natural vitamin C. Ginger is a natural immune system booster. Winner, winner, chicken dinner here with the Health Aid. Now, you have to read the ingredients because there's one brand here that I advise you guys to stay away from, Kavita. Even though it's a turmeric ginger apple cider vinegar, which is very good, all their flavors have natural flavorings. And once again, natural flavors are another word for artificial flavors. I'm super passionate about that. Skip natural flavors whenever possible. And it's super easy with kombucha because we have a lot of alternatives. And another brand I like here is GT. Sugar is a scotch more than a Health Aid, but they have something here called Cayenne. When you look at the ingredients here, it's cayenne pepper and lemon juice, and I like that because cayenne is like stomping the devil out of your body, right? It gets the sickness out of your body. And there's 8 grams of sugar, a few more than Health Aid, but another great one, great bacteria, good for the immune system. I drink this rarely because it makes me very gassy. If you're gonna drink it, I would go half a bottle, but a great natural fermentation that's gonna help us keep us strong like mula. All right, if you really want to stay healthy this winter, I have a recipe for ginger turmeric immune system boosting tea. It consists of fresh ginger and fresh turmeric. And bummer, they're out today because this is where I buy it always. You guys, I swear by this tea. I'll put the link down below in the description box. I drink it 5 to 7 days a week. So does Dessi. You basically simmer very gently fresh turmeric, ginger, lemon peel, black pepper, because black pepper activates the turmeric, coconut oil, extra virgin, because fat helps your body absorb the turmeric. Simmer it for like 7 minutes, add the lemon juice, add some honey. It is, I swear, something that keeps me healthy all winter long. If you don't have fresh turmeric or access to it, you could add a teaspoon of turmeric powder, but try to find fresh turmeric root. It is fantastic. The recipe link is down below. You are gonna love that. The wall of nuts, right? They're good fats. Good fats are good for your tummy, but there's one nut that can really help you in the wintertime, and that is pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are high in zinc. Zinc is something that can help you beat a cold or prevent a cold. It makes me think of a supplement called Coldies, which is something I want you to avoid. Any of those things in the powdered or pilled or effervescent form, I really want you to avoid like Emergency and Coldies, because even though they have the vitamins and they may have the essential minerals, they also have natural flavorings, sugar, fake sugar, filler, and preservatives. Those don't do anything. You're much better off eating natural food. And pumpkin seeds are high in zinc, which is fantastic for you. That being said, I found the best deal ever on pumpkin seeds over at Costco. They have organic sprouted pumpkin seeds, and these aren't sprouted. What's the benefit of having sprouted seeds? Sprouted seeds have more nutrition for your body to derive, and they're more easy for your body to digest. This is, I think, about $5. This is $4 for a fraction of the amount. So scoop these for sure. Great source of zinc, which I'm all about. And then if we come over here real quick, I see coconut milk out of the corner of my eye. And that once again goes into the category of good fat. Also, coconuts have MCT oil in there. MCT is good for energy and for weight loss, so very important. The thing is, there's really few coconut milks I really like because almost all of them have filler or gums. So even the one from Whole Foods here, so we look at the ingredients, it has coconut, water, and guar gum. Guar gum is a relatively harmless emulsifier, but whenever I can avoid emulsifiers, I do, because if you have a sensitive tummy or GI issues, those can really bother you. And do me a favor, never buy the light coconut milk because this is a good fat. It also has the lauric acid that we talked about in the coconut oil. Lauric acid is very good for you and your immune system. This is just watered down, so it has less fat, more water. We don't want that. So where do you buy the best quality? Once again, I bring my outside bag of goodies here. Thrive Market has it also, and Trader Joe's. Organic, full-fat coconut milk, just coconut milk and water. That's it. This is what you want to get, another fantastic, heart-healthy oil that's very good for your immune system. Now, I typically don't recommend vitamins and supplements, and that has been a popular request lately. I just don't like to dabble in these because, number one, I don't take many supplements. Number two, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on YouTube. That being said, there are a couple supplements that really kind of get me excited, and one of them is cod liver oil. Not only does it boost your immune system, but it increases your vitamin and mineral absorption. Really good stuff. You can get basic cod liver oil or you can get fermented cod liver oil. I would not buy it at Whole Foods because this is expensive. I'll put an Amazon link down below. Dessi turned us on to it recently and I'm really enjoying the health benefits of that. But they have a natural lemon flavor one, and let's guess how we get that natural flavor in there. We look at the ingredients, natural flavors. So you don't want to get this one. You want to get the plain one. A lot of these other ones, like, come on, man. Chewy, multi-vitamin gums with natural flavors, tapioca, and cane sugar. Sorry, homie, don't play that game. Family, that is it. Another video is done as the sun is setting for a new thing on Flav City that Art is calling
Flav City After Dark.
But you know what? You don't have to shop at a place like Whole Foods. Almost all grocery stores now have the kind of foods that help keep you strong, foster good gut bacteria, and help your immune system, unless you're up north in Canada. We just ran into a fan here, and I've heard many comments on the channel that Canada doesn't have half the stuff we have here. Come on, man, I can throw a baseball over to Canada. Let's hook them up, along with our friends over in the UK. They need equal access to these amazing foods. Hey, you guys, like, subscribe, share. These videos are a ton of work, and the only way we grow is by you spreading the Flav City love. We got 2 more videos going below us right now, but Art and I will see you very soon. Until then, we say into like we always do. Hashtag keep on cooking, mad love and peace, and stay healthy.